view. But anyways, we'll start over again. I'm in Demon's Landing in St. Petersburg, and we finished up filming St. Pete Beach earlier in the day. So I got Bailey in the backpack, and as she set off my tile, I got a tile around her neck, so if she ever goes running off, I'll know where she's running off to. But anyways, let me show you where I'm at. This is a great place to be in St. Petersburg during the sunset, even though you don't see the sunset over water here, but you got a great shot of the boats going out. Right there, that's the Pelican. Oh, I made it blurry. Let me bring up the tripod. That's the Pelican boat. If you saw our live video from earlier, or maybe that was a week ago when we did the live video from St. Pete Pier, and we watched the Pelican going out. It goes out to the Sunshine Skyway. So over here to the left, of course, is the St. Pete Pier. And then over to the right is the Albert Wooded Airport, the little municipal airport that's here. And then this is the marina. And then let me show you the other side of this park before we walk down to Beach Drive. So if you're there and you're hearing decent audio, let me know. I think I got all the audio settings right. So we're gonna walk a little bit through this park and then take you to Beach Drive. Beach Drive is where a lot of the great sit-down restaurants are at in St. Pete Beach. And I purposely started this at this time so it'll be a little dark by the time we get over there because it's a great place to go when it's dusk. So this is Damon's Landing. A lot of people don't know about Damon's Landing. You know, everybody knows about the pier over there. Damon's Landing, you know, is just a quarter mile away from the pier. It's another little piece of land that juts out into the bay. And so as a result, because a lot of people don't know about it, it's not very crowded. Hey, Skeletor, good seeing you. So as you can see, it's not nearly as crowded over here as it is over on the pier. And you got benches all up along there. So this is a great time. You see all the sunset boat tours going out. There's a sailboat tour, I believe it's called Tampa Bay Sail, I think. And I've been in touch with the owner and we've tried to connect, but it just hasn't worked out yet. But anyways, on the video, we're going to show you all the boat tours that go out. You see some of the sailboats over there. And then way out there, right over there, that's the Pelican. That's the biggest boat tour that goes out to the Skyway Bridge. And if you haven't seen our live video that we did on a different boat tour from Gulfport that goes out to the Skyway Bridge, you got to check that out. So Damon's Landing is a great little park. It's dog friendly. And it's a fairly decent big park, so it's going to be a little bit of a walk to get over there to Beach Drive, which runs along the shoreline. But I'm going to walk along this side where a lot of the sailboats come out of here. In fact, there's a sailing school. Oh yeah, so let me show you where I started the video. So those of you who want to come here. And a lot of people don't know about this part, so don't tell nobody. But where I was when we started this live video, there's a little elevator, there's little stairs that go up, and it's an elevated platform. And you look out over the airport, out over the bay, and it's really nice. Again, a lot of people don't know about that, but that's an ideal place to spend an evening in St. Pete, maybe before you go out to dinner. So we've had a pretty successful week filming St. Pete Beach. Let me show Bailey for a little bit as I walk over here. We've done a lot in the last 48 hours. Did some parasailing, did a banana boat with 4 teenagers who were wild and crazy. I had to kick them all off the boat so I could have the boat to myself. And that was fun. I hope they're okay. And then this morning did the water zip line. We did maybe you may not know, you can do zip lining in St. Pete Beach. Now it's with the trade winds, actually with the Rumfish, which is where I was staying. But again, even if you aren't staying there, I think you pay like $10 and I think you can still do the zip line. And then they have the water slide, which is out by the Tradewinds Island Grand Resort. Tradewinds owns Rumfish, which is where I was staying, and that's a couple doors down from the Tradewinds. So let me show you the marina here as we walk towards Beach Drive. So I'll show you off in the distance. A couple of hours ago, we went to the Dali Museum that we're going to feature on the video, and I'll show you right where that's at. Those of you who know the Dali, you can probably spot it from here. Let me get a little clearing area. The Dali Museum is right there. It's a beautiful, got a ball-shaped front. And then there's a little oval thing that's to the left of the Dali. That's the new exhibit called Alive 360, and it's great. They have a 30-minute presentation where they show a lot of Dali's artworks and give a little bit of his history. Oh yeah, Al Lang Stadium, yeah, I'm headed over there too. Hey Mike, good to see you. Hey Skeletor again. I didn't see what that comment was. So yeah, so next to the Dali Museum is that another littler dome, and that's got the Alive 360. That I would recommend. That was a pretty cool little showing for 30 minutes. You know, it's kind of like a planetarium, although the top, there's no video on the top of the little dome there, but it's on all 360-degree sides, and that was pretty cool. So that's going to be part of the St. Petersburg video. I'll show you a little bit of the skyline as the sun sets behind St. Pete. Now this area here is where a lot of the private charters are at, the sailing school. Your mom sold your cruiser. Yeah, so Mike mentioned Al Lang Stadium. That's Al Lang Stadium right there. I believe that's where the Tampa Bay Rowdies play, the soccer team. Yep. So yeah, that's Al Lang Stadium. And Mike was saying that there's a market there that's on Saturdays. Is that Saturdays, Mike? So, all right. So there. Oh, let me explain one other thing. You see some fence along there. That's for the St. Petersburg Grand Prix. Hey, Eric, good to see you. You know, Florida opens the two major car races. NASCAR, of course, it's the east coast of Florida where NASCAR opens with Daytona 500, which was last weekend. But for Indy cars, opens on Florida's west coast. The first race of the season is right here in St. Petersburg. And they're already starting to put up the fencing for that. So let me walk around this little area here. That's nothing real fancy here, but when I get around these boats, this is the marina. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I had a mistake when I first went live. You know, Bailey has a tile on her, and it went off, and I couldn't turn it off while on live, so I had to cancel out and then come back live again. So if you guys see, I'll try to delete that first live video, but if you see two little videos from downtown St. Pete, that first one, just ignore that one. Oh, the Indy race. Yeah, do you follow the Indy race? Yeah, I love watching that one from St. Petersburg because it's gorgeous. And I'll explain a little bit. We'll be able to see a little bit of the track here coming up. Yeah. The St. Petersburg Grand Prix is gorgeous because they go right along the water front and around the airport, the little municipal airport here. Let me turn back around. That's where the temperature. Oh yeah, it's pleasant. This has been the best day so far all week. Right now, I'd say it's in the 60s, maybe low 60s, mid to low 60s. But see, So this is Damon's Park, or Damon's Landing Park. And you know, we started way on the end of the park. So like St. Pete Pier, this piece of land juts out, you know, quite a ways into the bay. But again, a lot of people don't know. So if you think the pier is a little too crowded, come on over here, and it's a lot more quieter over here. So I'll show you. Oh, that market, Mike. Yeah, Mike's talking about the market. I guess there's hundreds of vendors there, and so that's Al Lang Stadium there. So I guess, Mike, that market, I don't know if it's to the right or to the left of where Al Lang Stadium is, and you can see the fence line along. So this is where the Grand Prix, the cars go. They go all along there. They pass by the Dali Museum that's going to be in our video, and they go around the airport and zigzag, I guess, a couple times. And I'm not sure how long the track is. So we're going to walk over here to Beach Drive and show you the restaurants. Again, St. Petersburg, I don't know, maybe I should call this the city of parks, because there's just all kinds of parks. This is Pioneer Park here. And then you got the more popular, that's the St. Petersburg Yacht Club. And on the other side of the yacht club is South Straub Park. And then beyond that is North Straub Park, which are huge parks. And that's usually where a lot of your festivals are at. Oh, the cars actually use part of the, oh, you know, I was wondering about that because I was trying to download a map of that track for the St. Petersburg Grand Prix. And I was looking, I didn't see the road like that goes around the airport. Now I thought when I watched it, yeah, those cars do race right along that waterway. So that's what it is. I guess they actually use part of the airstrip for the airport. That's pretty cool. Yeah, because I know it's gorgeous watching it on TV, which is why I think St. Petersburg loves hosting it, because people see how gorgeous this city is. But I got one complaint I want to talk about. You know, we have the Cross Bay Ferry. So let me put it on me again. Yeah. So we have this Cross Bay Ferry, which has been a big success. You know, they started about 3 years ago, and it's been seasonal, but they're going to make it full time. But what they did in St. Pete, they moved the ferry dock to the other side of the airport, way behind me, like another, at least a half a mile behind me. Whereas, you know, it used to be over in the pier. Hey, Del Noah, good to see you. So the Tampa Bay, the Cross Bay Ferry, which goes from Tampa to St. Pete. Of course, in Tampa, it docks right in the middle of downtown, right in the middle at the convention center, which is great. But in St. Pete, you know, it goes way, you know, beyond the airport, on the other side of the airport, which is quite a walk. You know, it's a good mile to the pier, just to the middle. I'm going to walk through this park. It's a good mile just to the base of the pier, and then, you know, of course, the pier itself is another half mile long. So I'm going to try to find out what's up with that, moving the Cross Bay Ferry over there, because that made it so nice. They would just drop you off right at the pier. Hey, Felicia. Yeah, from St. Louis. How's the weather in St. Louis? So now this is South Straub Park. This is where we opened the live video up when I did the pier. Me and Bailey were kind of playing along here. But I wanted to do this video somewhere at night because it's gorgeous here at night. That's why it's a very popular place to eat. You got all the mini lights, the parks have string lights. And again, this is South Straub Park. And so the entrance to the pier is right over there. That's kind of where we were on the pier live video that we did. And then there's that waterside restaurant Frescoes that's right over there. I'm not going to show you that again because I showed that in that video. But all these things are going to be in the edited video. So we're going to walk over here. So that's why I'm doing another live video of St. Pete, because there's so much here. I can show you something completely different than what I did a week ago. Oh, hey, thank that Who Dat Accountability. I love that channel name. That's great. Yeah, so where are you all watching from? I know somebody's from St. Louis, and let me know where you all are watching from. So I might try to show you a little bit of Central too. There's kind of two districts in St. Pete. You got Beach Avenue or Beach Drive, and then you got Central. But wait till you see these restaurants. Hey, yeah, Gatlinburg Creole. I was talking about Gatlinburg to somebody today. I forgot. So this is just a great place to wine and dine, and you'll see why here in a second. Now, some of these restaurants, don't forget to give a live. Yeah, thank you, Eric. YouTuber gets hit in the middle of the road. Yeah. Oh, why Mama, Florida? Yeah. All right. So I'll try to name these restaurants as I'm going by so you all can know. This is Bella Brava right here. This is one of the more popular places to eat in St. Pete. They have the heaters out, but it's much more pleasant tonight than it's been all week. Of course, for most of you watching up north, even earlier in the week, you wouldn't think that's not cold for you all. So that's the St. Petersburg Art Museum. Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
Yeah, good. How are you? Staying warm?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're a musician, right?
Yeah. My mom.
Yeah.
But there's a keyboard you flow into. Peace and love.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, I love it. That's good. I'm gonna come back through, film more. So this is a chocolate place, as you can see. Hey, so where are you all visiting from?
New York, New Jersey.
Oh, New York and New Jersey. What?
62nd Avenue.
Yeah, where?
62nd Avenue.
Oh, okay, yeah. What do you think of Florida?
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you love the temperatures? Yeah, great. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so here's a chocolate shop. And then this is the Stillwater's Tavern. And so it's kind of neat that the sidewalk just goes right through the middle of the restaurants. So let me just point out this is the Museum of Fine Arts, St. Petersburg. If you're a connoisseur of fine arts, we'll talk about this in the edited video, but I don't think we're going to go inside. We went inside the Salvador Dali Museum. Oh, let me show you something over here, though. That's pretty cool. We went inside the Salvador Dali Museum. And that's I like more the adventure stuff like parasailing, boat tours, but still want to show some of the museums. So this is on the north side of the Museum of Fine Arts. This is why I wanted to do this at night or at dusk. Yeah, so South Straub Park is that way, and North Straub Park is on the other side of this Museum of Fine Arts. So let's get back over where the restaurants are at. Oh, let me talk about the sundial. This used to be called, help me out, what was it? It was Bayfront, right? Bayfront Plaza, I think, and then they changed it to sundial. I don't remember when they changed it. But the remodeling of everything should be done, I think, in a few months. Otherwise, I'd walk back there and show you. But so this is the Flute and Drum restaurant. So as you see, very, very dog friendly. Hello. Yeah, Baywalk. Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, it used to be called the Baywalk. And they just started the renovation stuff for the sundial. And this, the Tryst bar. Let me move by with the copyrighted music. But let me show you from the street side. So right there, they got like a little counter serve bar area there. All right. Then you get a little small block of shops. And beyond that, there's more restaurants. Hey, welcome, Holijo. I didn't know how to pronounce it. Yeah, so I'm hoping to post the St. Pete Beach video. Let me hurry across the street. Oh, Holy Joe. Yeah. Yeah, welcome. Yeah, so I'm hoping to post the St. Pete Beach video. I had wanted to do it March 2nd. I mean, it may be more like March 3rd, could be March 4th, but I think I want to get up. I think March 3rd is next Sunday, so I think I really want to get it up by then. So this is Park Shore Grill. And it overlooks North Straub Park. But you just see St. Petersburg downtown is a happening place. I think it's one reason maybe why the Rays are deciding to stay in St. Pete. Oh, looks like we got a saxophonist here. Hopefully it won't flag me for copyrighted music. And this is, I don't know how to pronounce it, but that's what it is. Pasiogo. Aleo. Yeah, the Salvador Dali, you've been there? Yeah, the Alive 360 part of it I thought was really nice. I took Bella in there too, and she did good, although she's not really a connoisseur of fine art, so she slept through it. Or not Bella, but Bailey. And this is Cerviche, I believe. It's part of the Birchwood, which I believe is a hotel, because I know we've done weddings there on the roof. And this is Cerviche. The lost kid there. Yeah, so this is part of the Birchwood. Birch and Vine, I think is what they call it. Yeah, there is, and it's only Thursday night. You come out here Friday night, and it's even more packed. So we're going to walk over here to North Straub Park. Yeah, so the plan is to post a St. Pete Beach video next weekend, and then the St. Petersburg video will be after that. However, I want to film Clearwater Beach because that's going to be the video following that. So it really depends on weather. I may go shoot the Clearwater Beach stuff if the weather is good in a couple of weeks, and then post the St. Petersburg video after I film Clearwater Beach. Yeah, so this is North Straub Park, and beyond this is the Renaissance Vinoy Resort. That's a very high-end luxury resort. It's where all the visiting baseball teams stay at when they're in town to play the Tampa Bay Rays. Yeah, it's just gorgeous out here tonight, and the temperature's not bad. I'd say it might be in the low 60s, whereas earlier this week it was in the low 50s. So it's really pleasant out tonight. And then the pier, you can see way out there. Yeah, so the Cross Bay Ferry used to dock right here, and then you just had a short walk over to the pier. Why in the world they moved the Cross Bay Ferry docking to way on the other side of the airport? And that's from here, it's a good maybe mile, maybe more than a mile away. So if people want to come over from Tampa, they got, a mile walk to get to the pier. And then if they want to go back to the Cross Bay Ferry, that's another mile. And of course, the pier itself is a good half mile. So you're talking a 3-mile walk, say if you want to take a little day trip over here from Tampa. And that's just, I don't see the reason. I would expect the ridership on the Cross Bay Ferry to go down. So I'll try to find out why they did that. And then there's a look at the skyline of St. Pete. So yeah, so there's Bailey. Bailey's had quite the week. I stayed at the Rumfish Resort in St. Pete Beach and just loved it. It was great. I highly recommend it. The Rumfish is part of the trade winds, but it's it's a couple of condos down from the main Trade Winds resort. So it tends to be a little bit cheaper than Trade Winds, but yet you can use all the same amenities. And they have a lot of amenities. It was great. They have a s'mores where you roast marshmallows with chocolate and graham crackers. I mean, just one of the many, many things you can do there that's really unique. Of course, the slide that we're going to show on the video, the zip line. Kids just love it. You know, so the Rumfish is a great place to stay on St. Pete Beach. But if you're there for an extended stay, as you see the sailboat there behind me, you agree. Yeah, I don't know why they did that with the Cross Bay Ferry Skeletor. But if you're there for an extended stay, we were hired to film a condo there. Now, originally we were going to show the inside of this condo, but he got all booked up, so I couldn't do that. So he basically paid for my hotel stay, and then I filmed the outside of his condo. But it's up there near Upham Beach on St. Pete Beach. Upham Beach is the north part of St. Pete Beach, which is a good beach, because St. Pete Beach, Upham is the north end of St. Pete Beach, and then Pass the Grill is the south end of St. Pete Beach. So our videos are going to cover all that from Upham to Pass the Grill, and then even beyond that. Now we're going to show a lot of Fort DeSoto, but I don't know which video that's going to go on. I haven't decided if I'm going to put it on the St. Pete Beach video or the St. Petersburg video. So, but or maybe half and half. So, anyways, that's it from St. Petersburg. I'm going to go back and film back earlier where we just walked through for the edited video, and then after that we're going to go home and then begin our editing. So, yeah. Needed to post video. Yeah, St. Pete itself. Yeah, that's the thing. There's a lot to DeSoto. For those of you who don't know, DeSoto Island Park, DeSoto, what is it? DeSoto State Park, I think is what it is. I mean, it's a huge park. Absolutely, you can camp there, boaters, and there's so much to do there. So all that and those islands, there's a lot to show that. So I think I'm going to load up footage on my computer, load up the St. Pete Beach footage and St. Petersburg footage, and then see which one I want to put that Fort DeSoto stuff on. So anyways, from downtown, from the waterfront of St. Petersburg, thank you all for watching. Thank you, Eric. And Bailey, say bye. Yeah, she's had a good day. She's ready to go home and see Phil. Phil is my cat. So anyways, we're gonna go home and start editing so you all can see how much fun St. Petersburg and St. Pete Beach is. So, hey, thank you, Mammal. You're welcome. I appreciate that. And hey, welcome, Tret. Thank you. And Felicia, I appreciate you joining in on the live. And take care, everybody.